Hey guys, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Sunrise Isle, Follow the Build. We are 1 week post the foundation getting shot, and as you can see, they move quick. Foundation was shot on a Wednesday. I came back the Monday after the foundation and all of that concrete brick or block work was done. So what they're working on now, you can see that they have cinder blocks or the concrete block work, and then the wooden form boards where those vertical pieces of wood are. They're going to bring concrete back and they're going to shoot concrete down into those blocks, and then also inside, we'll take you in there in just a second, they're going to shoot the columns with concrete as well that we showed you, those vertical rebar cages. Those are going up and they're going to shoot concrete down around those, but they have to come in with wood and build around those and get it ready for concrete, and that's what they're working on right now. So come on, let's go check it out. These giant footers you see here in the ground, these are going to be for a staircase. So this is the entryway to the home. The staircase is curved down and it comes down. It's a double entry staircase curved. So this is the foot of the staircase and then it goes up. And these are the supporting structures that carry the weight of that staircase that goes up to the front door there. You can see the house is starting to take shape. We got a garage door down there, garage door under here, and all of this space under the house is going to be kind of the garage or downstairs enclosure. In the Keys, we're not allowed to have livable space a lot of times. It depends on the property, but most of the time you can't have livable space on this ground floor. So this is all going to be garage area here. So like here you can see, we talked about the outside of the form boards when they shot the foundation. These are giving strength and weight, because here in about a day, actually tomorrow, they're bringing concrete in and they're going to shoot that concrete down into these form boards, which will give it that concrete strength and structure. And actually those cages are tied all the way down into that caprock from those pilings. So the idea is we want to connect all the weight and the structure of the house down into that concrete rock so that it's continuous all the way throughout. Coming through the garage door here. Floor looks great. They did an amazing job. Again, these wooden forms that they're prepping for tomorrow for the concrete. Inside, come over here, Chris. Great shot of this. So inside the rebar here, that goes down and all of this ties together down into the grade beam and then down into those pilings. And we're going to continue to build and extend these all the way up into the 3rd story of the home. So they'll bring concrete in and they'll shoot down and fill this thing up with concrete tomorrow. This is our elevator shaft, yep. So with the building up that we have to do here in the Keys, not everybody can get away with a ground level home. And so on new construction, what a lot of people do is they'll put an elevator shaft in with, when you're building the home. And then whether you put an elevator in or not right away, it's about 50-50. Some people just put the shaft in so it's there when they're ready. And then in that case, what they'll do is on the livable floors, they'll put a false floor in there or a floor, and they'll make it a closet. And then in 10 years, if they need an elevator, they pop the floor out and then the shaft is there. But it's really important to put this shaft in now because you can't easily come back later and put that in. So that's what this is a nice elevator shaft going in. So everywhere you see wood, those are going to be those rebar cages that go down in the ground like we talked about. That's going to get concrete. And then also, every single place that there's this one piece of rebar, this block work also is going to get concrete shot down in there. So the amount of detail and work that goes into this, I mean, this is a fortress. These houses they build now down here, the amount of concrete and steel, it is made to withstand 180, 200 mile an hour winds that we get during a hurricane. A lot goes into it. So then the day after that, they shoot the concrete. So they're going to shoot it on Tuesday, tomorrow. And then Wednesday, they'll come out. And all of this wood that they've spent a week plus putting together, all this wood comes off It's just temporary there to create the form, but Wednesday, the day after, they'll peel it off and they'll leave just that concrete beam or column exposed. So all of this work is just temporary, and they'll take it off the very next day. You can see they're already starting to run electrical conduit. So you got to put that in now, because once this concrete goes up, it's not easy to get in. So they're already prepping for all the electric that's going to go in here. And then up top, so once they're done kind of shooting these columns, then we're going to be ready for the next floor of the main floor of the house. And there's a few different ways you can do it. You can do with wood trusses, or you can pour concrete. This particular home will have it'll have a concrete main floor, and then for the third story, that floor will be wood trusses. So the next thing they'll do is when we're done with this, they'll come in and they'll start forming up this floor for another basically floor of concrete that'll go above me at 8.5 feet. And it'll take them a while. They'll form that out, shoot another foundation, if you will, for that floor, and then keep going up from there. So we just keep every story, it's kind of rinse, wash, and repeat. Get everything ready for the concrete, pour the concrete, get the columns ready, go up and up and up. You can see over here the doorways, so these gaps, those are going to be double doors that go to the outside of the property, and then you're going to have windows over, 2 windows there, and then the garage doors out front. But it's almost like, because we have to build up, if you think of like any parking garage in a high-rise building in a big city, when you park underneath, they have the giant columns. This is no different. They give all the strength to be able to build up, and then all that weight is transferred down through those beams down into that cap rock. So another thing to building code down here, all the downstairs enclosures have what are called flood vents. So all throughout the base floor of this house, you can see where they've opened that block up. And what happens is if we get a storm and that the water rises, these flood vents are there so the water can come in and go out without taking a wall down to do it. So these allow the water entry and exit, and that way that it doesn't basically take in the walls when that happens. So it just allows that water to flow in and out of the space. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Nate Bartlett, a realtor here in Marathon, Florida. If you're interested in looking for a dream home or maybe building your own, be sure to reach out to me. 305-808. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.